Israel's defense minister said today that his country expects the ground offensive in Gaza will be long and difficult given the vast network of tunnels used by Hamas. CBS's David Martin is at the Pentagon tonight with more on Israel's military objectives and the challenges it will face.
Tonight's Israeli artillery barrage began what U.S. officials say appears to be a rolling start to the ground invasion of Gaza. Israeli ground forces have crossed into Gaza before, but only on raids, pulling out at the end of the night. A rolling start is different, and retired General Frank McKenzie, former commander of U.S. troops in the Middle East, explains how it works.
I think a rolling start will be an operation where you put in reconnaissance forces, you sort of gain a feel for the battlefield, and then pull your main forces in behind them.
The Pentagon had sent a Marine general experienced in special operations and urban combat to advise the Israelis on how to do it. He has now left Israel.
They'll probably have several lines of advance going into Gaza, and Israeli commanders will see where they're having success. The axiom is you reinforce success. Where you're gaining ground, you put more forces in behind it.
It sounds sort of like establishing beachheads inside Gaza.
You should think of it as multiple beachheads all across the front.
And in the underground tunnels which Hamas could blow up under the feet of Israeli soldiers and make block-by-block fighting even more hellacious. Civilians already suffering under the crushing weight of Israeli bombs will be trapped in the middle, used as human shields by Hamas and seen as potential threats by the Israelis.
And David Martin joins us now from the Pentagon. So, David, I do want to ask you about the U.S. troops who have been targeted in the Middle East. I understand that the U.S. launched some retaliatory strikes. What can you tell us about that?
That's right, Nora. F-16s, American Air Force F-16s bombed 2 Iranian weapons depots in Syria, and it was designed as sending a message to Iran to tell these militias that have been attacking American troops to back off. Since that attack, there has been one more attack on American troops, but the drone was intercepted and no reports of casualties.
David Martin, thank you very much.